Yeah, the challenge, mistakes were made. We could build a residential oval out here, just for the fun of it. In fact, I think that's what we'll do. I've got an episode with nothing particular in mind, so we will do this. Are you good? If not, let's get good. It's Friday night, and that means I'm playing Cities Skylines. This is Panoptica, my Cities Skylines Circular City series, as you can see from all the circles. So this episode, I am not in the position to do any of the challenges that are currently laid before me. I could start on what Kendrick is calling the all-inclusive, really obnoxious challenge, which is to build sort of a isolated region inside one of these plot squares, I believe. The problem is that without the ability to buy like a new plot square, we really don't have one where we could fill the whole square, so I don't think I can complete that right now. And the other option that we have is based on unlocking the next benchmark and building residential, which we have no need for at the moment. So instead, I am going to be focusing this episode on getting all of our stuff up to snuff and making sure that we are moving steadily towards the next benchmark. Okay, so we have pretty bad incineration status right now. That's getting really not good, so I'm going to place a couple more incinerators. And I'll probably put them right there. Yeah, we're kind of polluting the highway, and I kind of don't care. Actually, that's probably bad. That probably keeps people from coming into my town. Oh, they need water? Really? Oh my, that's hilarious. Okay, there we go. So now they've got some water, and now we are happily moving towards a better incineration status. Our electricity availability went up because incinerators do create electricity from the trash they burn. And now let's just sort of zoom around and see what our complaints are. We're still having corpse problems, but they're not terrible. Hey, we just won the Most Attractive City Award. Woot woot! Over here we have a lot of people that are not happy about the customer flow. They need more customers. Now, I'm not sure how we direct more customers into here. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. They need more uneducated workers here, but it looks like some of these are filling out. It sucks because all of our uneducated workers are up here at Kendrick Farms working, so maybe we'll need to build some more residentials out here somewhere. That might actually help, but we don't really have... You know what? We could build the, mistakes were made. I believe, yeah, the challenge, mistakes were made. We could build a residential oval out here, just for the fun of it. In fact, I think that's what we'll do. I've got an episode with nothing particular in mind, so we will do this, because this sounds fun. Alright, so I'm going to grab the rounded roads tool, and just sort of... Actually, you know what, let's just build the oval first, and then we'll worry about getting the rest of this stuff. Alright, so I'm going to start just by making one big long road. Like that? Yeah, I think like that. Oh crap, okay, there we go, that's perfect. And then we will come in and grab our rounded road tool like we have done so many times in the past, except for this time we have to intentionally make it not perfect. Which is actually kind of harder than it sounds, I think. I think I have an idea how to do this fairly well, though. Let's go ahead and pick like a central point. Probably right about there is good. And we'll come up one. Oh, I gotta get the straight road tool, sorry everybody. Okay, here we are, center again, coming up one, and coming down one. And now that we've got one sort of... I can't remember the exact range of that, but, you know, one increment. I'm gonna take an increment off there. Oh crap, I did that wrong. I actually meant to take an increment off there, but that'll still work. And then I'll grab the rounded road tool, and we will come... So normally we would go like 10 out here. I think we need to go 20 and then in 10. That looks about right. That's not quite 90 degrees though. Oh, it's not gonna be 90 degrees. We're making an oval. Derp-a-der. Okay. So coming out 10. Actually, I'm gonna come out 20 from here, because I think we get a much straighter angle that way. It may not be a perfect circle, but it can be a perfect oval, right? Exactly. Okay. So coming out another 20 here. And in 10. What the weirdness? And another 20 from this side. And in 10. Okay, so we did end up at 90 degrees over here, but not over here. So I probably... mistakes were made. Hey, now it's legitimately named. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a road and run it straight out here for another 10 units. Same on this other side. And then we'll connect those with some rounded roads. I think we come out 30 and then in 20. Yeah, that looks about right. Alright, so out 30, in 20. And those angles are correct, so we are actually making a perfect oval. But mistakes were still made on that inner ring. And they cannot be unmade. Well, they could be. I could go back and destroy them and rebuild them, but that seems defeatist for the challenge, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to have so much more residential than I need. Oh, we do have a need for commercial, though. We could build some more commercial there. Although it's weird, because we have this whole commercial area here, and they're just complaining about not having enough customers. We do have a bunch of commercial out here, too. It looks like we need more high-density commercial, but this is for the challenge, so I can't do that, so why am I even bothering to look? Okay, forget it. We're not going to worry about that right now. All we're going to worry about is completing the challenge. Now, I'm not sure if I want these crossroads here. I think maybe on this inner stretch we don't do that. No, I think it's fine. We actually have more room to build, like, services and stuff in here. This may be more effective than a circle, to be honest. Okay, let's go ahead and peel that end off. And then we will go about the business of connecting this to this. And I think we'll take the freeform road tool because that tends to work a little better for jobs like this. And there we go. Now we are connected, and now we just need to get... well, we need to spray down residentials. Or, actually, draw down residentials. Thank you, Gorefist. And then we will come in and grab the brush and clean up a little bit on the edges, just because I like to keep everything nice and neat. Alright, there we go. That's pretty decent. And now we just need to make sure they have power and water and all the other sorts of things they're going to need. So I'm going to run this into right here. And then I'm going to begin placing services down over here. So we'll start with a fire department. And then we will move on to a hospital, which I'll probably place right here outside of town. Yeah, that seems pretty good. A crematorium here in the center of town. Maybe 2, actually. Let's do 2 just to be safe. And then we'll come over and grab a police station? Yes, police station. Now, we don't want people really educated here. Like, we really don't, so I don't think we'll build a school or any of that. What else do we need here? Well, they're not completely disconnected from everyone, so we don't have to worry as much about some of that other stuff. What we do have to worry about is water. So I'm going to run this like that, and then down the end of this, and then I'm just going to come out and try to sort of encompass everything. And yeah, it wasn't as close as it needed to be, but that's okay, because we can always just run another pipe. I'm not sure if that actually affects your water flow. Like, if that does, then I'm doing this terribly wrong, and I apologize. Let's see. Down, down, down there. Connect. Alright. One more across. And I think we're ready to completely launch Mistakes Were Made. Just for Kendo. Let's see. Another power thing. I'm gonna run one over here to the hospital just to be safe, because I don't think they have power right now. Okay, good. Now let's see if it fills up at all. It probably won't, because we don't have a lot of residential demand. How do we not have power still? Oh, we're not quite on their grid yet. Now we are. Okay, good. Now they've got some power. We still don't have a whole lot of people moving in. Well, and by not a whole lot, I mean nobody. I'm not really that surprised, because we've got some residential action over here. And we have some residential action here. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. There's one more thing we need to do to complete this challenge. I can't control when the residential grows, Kendo, but I can do this. Nope, that is not Magnolia Heights. The name for this is to be... Dammit, Carl. Which I hope is a reference to The Walking Dead, because that's what I think of when I see it. It may not be, but I'm gonna go ahead and pretend that it is, because that makes me laugh. Okay, so we have built Dammit, Carl, and there's actually some buildings going up. Would you look at that? Hopefully that will funnel some uneducated workers into the dock area down here. And yeah, we're starting to see a little bit of growth, which is interesting because we actually didn't need residential zones at all. So I'm not sure how that works, but hey, whatever, we have growth. We do need commercial zones though. That is an issue, and it's really hard to build onto this ring right now because of the way that I built this sort of highway off-pass thing. To try to fix traffic, God help me, traffic is tough. Let's look at traffic actually. I like how there's zero traffic on this road at all. Is it broken or something, or does everybody just realize that it's completely inefficient? It looks like it's connected there, right? I mean, if it wasn't connected, it wouldn't show green, would it? It looks connected there. I don't know. You know what? I bet you if we can place a bus route through it, then it's connected. So let's go ahead and... Can we put a new route there? We can't. Where can we put a new route? Right there, that's fine. Yep, we can run a bus route through it, so it does exist. Oh my god, would that not be the meanest thing ever to run a bus route through this long, twisty, useless road? I'm almost tempted to do that just for the fun of it, but I don't think that's gonna help us in any way. We are gaining people at a slightly higher rate, but we need to figure out what we're gonna do with this commercial issue. Let's see, what can we do? We could build another commercial ring somewhere. Or we could build some cross streets here. Actually, that seems like a good idea. Let's look at doing that. I'm gonna build a couple of cross streets here and probably fill this in with a little low-density commercial. Oh crap, I need straight road. This is not going to be in any way, shape, or form a circle or round thing at all. This is more just about trying to make effective use of this space, which is not quite conducive of the rounded approach that we took in other areas. It kind of looks more like a T-bone steak, but that'll be perfect for this type of thing we're doing, where we're just going to run roads straight across. Why is the road bending on the straight road tool? The road should not bend on the straight road tool. We have a little overlap there, but it's not terrible. Although I don't think we're connecting. Now we're connecting, and we're bending again. Why are we bending? The road does not need to bend. Stop bending my road. Oh my gosh, is it bending because of that stupid thing? Hold on, I'm gonna pause this and destroy that, because the road is more important than the power line. We can rerun the power line. No, it wasn't bending because of that. It's bending because of how it has to intersect, I guess? It's kind of crappy. Let's try coming across from this side. It's just as bendy. It must be a height thing, maybe? It has to be a height thing. Well, whatever. Let's just leave more space. Oh, that sucks. We're gonna have to overlap some. The question is, where's the best overlap? I think right about there is pretty good. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't understand why we can't have straight roads, but it must have something to do with the height of the ground here, because I know that the height has been an issue before. I blame the fact that this is all based on the New England countryside. Apparently there are no flatlands. I'm probably gonna catch heat for that statement. I honestly don't know, but I'm guessing, based on this topography, that there are, like, no flatlands. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got a couple of different new areas that we can lay down some commercial zoning and hopefully meet some of that need. But we, of course, need to make sure we have water flowing through here, and once we're done, we're actually going to need to go check our main water and make sure that we have enough. Oh, we're actually getting tight on electricity, too. Thankfully, electricity is pretty easy for us to get more of. I mean, if we had to, we could always place some more wind turbines, but I don't like that solution, because I think we're kind of past that. Ooh, we're not past this though. This is being tricky. Yeah, I guess we'll just do 2 pipes, because we're never going to get that in one go. And straight across there. Perfect. Okay, so now we have water. Power we are actually running really low on, so we basically need to place some more of these babies. The question is, where do we want to place them? We could... No, we cannot put one there. We can put one right here. They generate a little bit of noise pollution, but I don't think that'd be a huge issue next to this hospital. Actually, that's kind of mean, but whatever, it fits there, so we're going to put it there. That should get us some more power up and running, which should help a little... Yeah, our electricity's great now. Not a problem anymore, and then we're going to come in and get low-density commercial, because we cannot spray high-density commercial in areas that are not specifically high-density commercial due to an earlier challenge, so... That is all good, we're just going to spray this down. I'm just being kind of sloppy because it doesn't matter here, I can't overspray. Because we're just filling in the center. I'm coloring in between the lines. And I missed. I missed. That's pretty sad. I'm 31 and I can't color between the lines. Okay guys, so now that we've got our commercial area down and it's building out, you can see that our population is starting to grow a little bit faster. I think our next benchmark is, wow, it's 48,000, so we've still got a little ways to go. I did manage to make our new area Dammit Carl down here, which is kind of entertaining. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, leave something in the comments. If you want to leave a challenge, leave that in the comments too. Thank you for watching, and please game responsibly.